Well, hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do an important update for Liquidix or Liquidix. I'm not exactly sure how they pronounce the name of this platform, but it certainly looks like it's shaping up to be a much better platform than I thought. I'm going to give you five things that I didn't mention in my initial video that I think is going to be, crucial information if you're considering getting involved with this platform. Now, real quick, before I get started, I do want to remind you that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you are going to get into this, make sure you only put in what you can afford to lose and you obviously do your own research. Okay. Also, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below. If you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, please subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So, Liquidix, this platform right now is in pre-launch. They're only taking pre-registrations right now. You can't even make a deposit, but you can hold your spot for 20 USDT. So we'll cover what that entails. But this is a platform. I did a video on it 2 days ago. You can check that out. It pays up to 7.5% per month. And again, I like these platforms because I have a pretty sizable portfolio of platforms, and there's things that I get into that are much riskier degen plays where I'm making 3, 4, 5% a day. And then platforms like this where I make an average of 7.5% a month up to I have a couple of these in my platform as well, and I never really have to worry about it. So that's what I love about it. And for me, when I first took a look at this, I said, okay, up to 7.5% a month, I can live with that. That sounds pretty good. Because think about it, where else in the real world can you get up to 7.5% a month? You probably get 1% a year in your bank, right? But in DeFi and crypto, we get spoiled because there's platforms that pay out 5, 6, 7% a day. And so when we look at a platform like this and we're like, okay, up to 7.5% a month, there's other places that I could, get, other platforms that I can get involved with. But those platforms are super risky, right? They usually come and go. Some of them disappear within a week or two or three. And a platform like this that potentially has the legs to run for a while, I like these type of deals. So couple of quick things that I learned, okay, over the last 24 hours. And important, crucial information if you are considering getting involved with this platform. Number one, when you make a deposit, matter of fact, let me get fancy here and pull out this notepad. Okay. So the first thing is the 70-30 split. Okay. And essentially what that is when you make a deposit into the platform, 70% you'll be able to earn a passive income from. That'll go to trading. 30% will go to the bonus plan. Okay. Now here's what's cool about it. 70% that goes into trading, you can withdraw that 70% anytime. So it's not locked into the platform. So if there's an emergency or something happens, or you just say, you know what, this is not for me anymore, you can go and pull out your 70% that's allocated for the trading side. Of course, you're not gonna be able to pull out 30% because that's been allocated already for the bonus plan, but 70% that you have towards trading, you'll be able to withdraw that. So your funds are not technically locked in the platform as they are with some of these other platforms that we see in this space, right? So that's pretty cool. Okay, I like that. The other thing is the insurance plan. Okay, oops, spell that wrong. So if Alex AM Crypto, right? He's a pretty well-known YouTuber, right? He's if something happens and he does something wrong that causes us to lose funds, we can this from this insurance pool we'll be able to recoup 100% of what we had allocated for trading. Okay, so again, we're gonna get more intel on that, but that's pretty awesome. Okay, the insurance component to this platform. A lot of times we don't have that with other platforms, but this right here, there's going to be an affiliate agreement or an agreement, and it's gonna highlight this insurance part. So that's pretty awesome. The third thing is there are no packages. So we're very familiar with packages. We get involved with some platforms that have plans and packages. With this one here, when you put a deposit, you could put an odd number. Like instead of $1,000, you can put 1,050 or 1,200 or 1,045, right? And you'll be able to set, obviously 70% of that will go towards trading, and you'll be able to earn passive income on that. So there's no like packages that we see with other platforms. Okay. And that's pretty good because sometimes people get when there's packages, for them to move up to the next package, there's a big difference there that they have to come up with because they want to scale up and upgrade. With this, it could be smaller increments and they can just keep increasing their position in the platform. So that's pretty cool. The other thing is that I wanted to mention was what is the time frame? What is the time frame of when this thing is actually going to launch? Now, give or take, it'll be around 2 weeks. Okay. Now it could be a little bit more. You never know, right? Things can come up, but the projection is 2 weeks. So right now you can pre-register, which I'll talk about here in the next point. Um, but in 2 weeks, this will go live. You can make your deposit, and then we're off to the races. Okay. So the last thing that I wanted to cover that I didn't cover in my initial deposit is the 20 USDT, right? The 20 USDT you use to pre-register and hold your spot. You don't earn on that. Okay. That's simply to hold your place in the structure during the pre-registration phase. When you get started, it's $50 minimum. That's gonna have to be a fresh $50. It's not gonna be your 20, then you add 30 to it. You need to come up with an extra, or not an extra, a fresh $50 to get involved with the platform or more, depending on what you want to put in. The 20 USDT to pre-register is simply to hold your place in the structure, become a quote unquote VIP, and get in early. So 5 things that I didn't mention in my initial review that I think are crucial if you are considering getting involved with this platform. Again, the fact that your funds are not 100% locked in and you can withdraw the 70% that's allocated for trading, I think that's pretty awesome. Because again, you never know. You might change your mind or something comes up, or God forbid, there's a family emergency. You can withdraw what you have in the platform that's being traded with. The insurance, I mean, that's another thing that's pretty unique in the space. I don't think there's any platforms right now in the space that offer that type of insurance. And then the fact that there's no packages that we need to upgrade and scale, and there's big differentials. You can just simply increase your position and scale as you see fit, even in smaller increments. That's pretty cool. And then again, the next 2 weeks are going to go by fast. Okay, so if you want to get in and start building your team, or you want to just get in and become a VIP, 20 USDT is not, it's not, a life or death, decision. It's 20 USDT to get in, and then, if you want to, rock and roll in 2 weeks, projected, that's when this thing is going to officially launch. So yeah, Liquidix, it's certainly shaping up to be a much, better platform than I initially thought. And for me, when I first took a look at this, I said up to 7.5% a month. There's a couple of platforms that I'm already in that pay me that type of, earning. So I said, okay, this is pretty cool. I can diversify in here, and it'll be, one of these platforms that I have that's a little bit more conservative, quote unquote, right? As if we get 7.5% or 7% in the real world a month. But to me, I was like, okay, this can be a little bit more a conservative play, but I'll have it in my portfolio, and then it'll be just running in the background, which is cool. I have a couple of platforms that we made a killing on that pay these type of similar results. But the fact that we can pull out our funds, I think that's a major deal. So again, it's shaping out to be a much better platform that I initially saw. So yeah, getting pretty excited about this. If you want to check this out, I will leave a link down below. If you have any questions, post it underneath this video. I'll do my best to answer it, or hit me up over on Telegram. But yeah, this one here is going to be launching in about 2 weeks. Okay. All right, guys, just wanted to give you that quick update. Follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel. As always, do your own research and due diligence. And if you want to get in, yes, there's going to be an insurance. Yes, there's going to be an opportunity to pull out your funds, so it's not totally locked in. But still, this is crypto. We're still in the passive income space. Only put in risk capital, folks. All right. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next update video. Peace.